Welcome to Habits. I am your guide, Rachel L. Gary. And today we're going to talk about commit. Committing to you, committing to your progress, and ultimately committing to your success. And what does commitment look like? What we're going to do, we're going to dive right in. If you are new to my channel, Habit stands for having a burning intention to succeed. And who do I talk to here on Habits? I talk to CEOs. CEO is that person who is clear in their actions, empowered by their choices, and owns their direction, and is ready to establish, grow, and be the CEO of my life. So today we are on site at one of my projects in the Hot Woodlawn area. Normally I reserve this space for behind the bricks. Today I want to talk a little bit about the habits it took of commitment to get here. And if you guys are new to knowing about my real estate journey, let's just dive into that a little bit, give you a little insight. 5 years ago, I made the decision that I was going to start investing in multi-unit buildings. To that revelation, I owned 4 pieces of real estate, 2 condos, and 2 single-family houses. And I wanted to make a bigger impact in area in which I lived in as a child. So I picked Woodlawn because that it was a point in time in my life where I was just starting my family and growing into being the adult and a person that was responsible. So being committed to the next level was going to take time. Being committed meant I needed to figure out what was going to be necessary for me to make the transition from just being a landlord to being an investor that was helping communities thrive. My commitment. So let's talk about commit. So committing means that you are ready. You are ready to take the time, you're ready to put in the effort, and you're ready to grow. Being committed doesn't mean that things are not going to happen. We are living in an ever-changing environment, which is life. And with the ever-changing environment, you have to be ready for the changes that will come your way. Those changes could come in forms of distractions, activities. They could even come in forms of life events that will stop you in your tracks and keep you from moving forward. But with commitment, you're able to build something, have something, do something, and be the person of integrity that I know you are. So as we are committed to our success, it starts with understanding that when you take on your commitment, you are ready to forego the stop, forego the negativity, forego the things that are going to challenge you as you move on that journey. You have to be ready, guys. You have to want it. How bad do you want what you're committing to? If you're new to the channel, then you haven't seen all the videos. Hey, I got 50 videos. The playlist will be here for you guys to take a look at to get a clear understanding of steps that I provide to get you to where you need to be able to move through, around, and over any challenge that comes your way. But when you are securing that commitment to your success, you want to know that 1 out of 16 people make it to the finish line. Those odds of your success are against you. But since you are extraordinary. Since you are committed, empowered, and owning your direction, you're going to be the one out of that 16, as opposed to the 15 people that fail. And remember, failure isn't mean that we don't make it happen. A failure is an event that you learn from. So those 15 people will learn from failing and get up and hopefully continue on their commitment. But what we're going to do is talk about how you stay committed to you today. The way to stay committed is to, one, understand your biggest why. Why are you doing whatever it is that you're looking for? What is your end goal? And if your end goal, because that's what you're committed to, you're committed to the result of the actions in which you're going to take. And that commitment is what you're writing down. So when you're writing your goals down, you're writing down the end result that you are looking for. And you're reverse engineering that for the steps that you need to do, the actions you need to do, the information that you need to have, so you can reach that end result. So the reason why I decided to have today's Habits podcast inside of my project, because when we first began, this was a total gut rehab. And as we are building up the structures on the wall, we have blueprints. And those blueprints are setting up what the finished product should look like. Now, I want to be honest, these blueprints are not all that good, but hey, that's just me cracking the jokes. But that's what a blueprint is. The blueprint is your finished product. That's the goal. The goal is to get this place that once looked like an abandoned building, that my wife was scared to come in. She only recently made it to the second floor, and I'm currently on the third, because it was not in a shape of a place to be walked through. And that's how your goals are. Your goals, your end goal is unrecognizable by all of the things that are in between that need to happen. But what you're doing along the way is you're gathering the knowledge, you're taking the steps, you're learning along the way so you can grow, do, be, and have the goal of the commitment that you are setting forth. So, what are we committed to today? What commitment of our success are we looking for? So, into what to do to stay committed. There are certain steps in which you're going to have to take. Filling yourself with positivity, preparing yourself for things are going to happen, and preparing yourself mentally to be in response mode and not reaction mode. The difference between reaction and response is you. React to a situation, which normally means you become part of the problem. When you respond to the situation, you come up with a strategy that still allows you to stay on the path towards your commitment. So that's to say that things will happen, but you are prepared for those things that are happening. You might not know what's going to happen, but you're prepared that something will take place. So, setting yourself up mentally to be able to respond as opposed to react to a situation will help you along the way. Building yourself with having a well of happiness. And happiness, and I want to be honest, guys, I'm not going to say happiness, I'm going to say positivity. Because negativity doesn't have a response. Negativity brings a reaction. So when you are ready to have positivity, the positivity allows you to stay focused on what? Your commitment. Because you're going to take everything that comes your way as a lesson as opposed to a stumbling block. You're going to stumble but not fall. Because you're ready to immediately as you stumble, push yourself back up and be ready to continually moving forward. So those two things will help you on your journey towards your commitment to being successful and being the CEO of my life. If you want to know more about how to hear more, how to talk to me live event every Wednesday in the CEO Habits Group, where you are able to ask questions live, where I give one quick tip that allows you to find your success on the other side of an obstacle. So if you want to know more about a program that I offer coaching, mentorship, and leadership for inspiring leaders, whether that's inspiring leaders in a company that you work for, in a company that you own, and ultimately, guys, is in being the leader of your life. Because without understanding how to lead you, you cannot lead others. And until next week, I want you guys to hit that notification bell. Like, comment, share. Because there are other people in your circle who need to stay positive, have the steps to keep you positive, as well as move themselves positive. And the only way to do that is to make sure that you guys are hearing, doing, and listening to things that keep you uplifted. So until next week, I want you guys to be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You, CEO.